Now I am concentrating on transistor RC phase shift oscillator, transistor RC phase shift oscillator, frequency of oscillations, frequency of oscillations. First one is circuit diagram. Circuit diagram. This is circuit diagram. This one is amplifier part and the feedback part. Both parts are combined here. This one is R1. This one is R2. RC. This is base terminal, collector, emitter terminal. This one is emitter bypass, bypass capacitor C and emitter resistance RE connected to ground. Here this is VCC. This is the C, R. This one is C and R. Last, this one is C and this one is instead of R, here we use R3 plus some more this one. This one is the up to this one is amplifier circuit, and this one to feedback network. Feedback network. Here input current is IB, output current is I3, including loop gain means including both amplifier and feedback network. Therefore, loop gain is equal to A beta is equal to, where A is called as amplifier gain, B is called as feedback network factor, output current by output current by input current. Input current, output current is I3, input current is IB from the above figure. Okay, na? Next, second step is loop gain according to broadcasting criteria condition. Amplifier circuit introduces 180 degrees phase shift. 180 degrees phase shift. And in the above circuit diagram, three RC sections. 3 RC sections introduces another 180 degrees phase shift. Another 180 degrees phase shift. Therefore, total phase shift around the loop is around the complete loop. Complete loop is 180 degrees plus 180 degrees. That is equal to 360 degrees. You can look. See this figure. This one is the amplifier circuit. amplifier circuit introduces 180 degrees phase shift. This is the feedback network, introduces another 180 degrees phase shift. Total phase shift 180 degrees plus 180 degrees, 360 degrees. Therefore, each RC section introduces 60 degrees phase shift. Total phase shift 60 plus 60 plus 60. 60 plus 60 plus 60 is equal to 180. Okay, this condition is satisfied. Loop gain is equal to 1. Loop gain is equal to 1 means here loop gain, loop means here output of the amplifier circuit is connected to input to the feedback network. This is the output of the feedback network is connected to input to the amplifier. Output of the amplifier circuit is connected to input to the feedback network. Output of the feedback network is connected to input to the amplifier circuit. Therefore, total loop is connected. The loop gain from this diagram, the loop gain is equal to output current I3, input current is IB. Second Barkhausen criteria condition is loop gain must be equal to 1. Loop gain, that means mod A beta is equal to 1. These two conditions are satisfied, then only the RC phase shift oscillator generates some frequency of oscillations. First, original circuit diagram. Next, second one is equivalent circuit diagram. Equivalent circuit diagram. In equivalent circuit diagram, for signal analysis, for a signal, sinusoidal signal, that means sinusoidal signal analysis, set VCC is equal to 0 and emitter bypass capacitor value. Emitter bypass capacitor value is equal to 0. That means CE is equal to 0. Therefore, redrawn that circuit diagram is here transistor. This one is R1, RC. Set VCC is equal to 0 means VCC is connected to ground. This one is the emitter resistance, RE. Set CE is equal to 0 means a short circuit across RE. This one is R2. This one is base, collector, emitter. Output of the amplifier is connected to input to the feedback network. This one is output of the amplifier. Output of amplifier. C, R, C, R. Okay. The ground is here also. Next, C, R3. This one is like that. Okay. Here, this ground is connected to R1 and this ground is connected to R2. Therefore, R1 is connected between B and ground. And also RC is connected between C and ground because VCC is equal to 0. Here, some emitter bypass capacitor value is equal to 0. Some short circuit is across RE. Therefore, RE is also 0. Redrawn this original next diagram is again here transistor. This one is base. R1 is connected. This one is R1. R1 is connected between base and ground. This one is the ground. Therefore, here R1 is connected base and ground, and already R2 is connected between this point and the ground, and also R2 is connected between this point and ground. This is the base terminal. This is the collector terminal. This is emitter terminal. Whenever a short is placed across RE, that RE value is equal to 0. Therefore, this one short circuit. Next one, here RC is there. That RC value is connected between C and ground. RC value is connected between, this is the RC value is connected between C and ground. Okay, the remaining circuit is as it is. This one is the C, R, C, R, last one is C and R3. All are connected to ground except R3 resistance. This R3 resistance is connected like here. Now, this one is the transistor. For analysis purpose, the transistor is replaced with, for analysis purpose, the transistor is replaced with, approximated H parameter model. Approximated H parameter model. Okay. H parameter approximated here. Input terminal is base, collector is the output terminal, E is the terminal is connected to ground. Okay. Here, put points, base is the input point, collector is the output point, emitter is connected to ground. Here, HIE, HFE, IB, HFE, IB. This one is emitter. Emitter is connected to ground. Here, this one is the base, this one is collector, this one is emitter. Okay. In bit, this transistor is replaced with this model, below model, and the collector is RC resistance is connected between collector and ground. Next one, this one RC resistance is connected between collector and ground. Next one, C value. This one is C is connected between this like that. This one CR. This one C R. Last one C. This R3 is connected to here. Here R2 and R1 is also there. Last biasing resistances. This one is like that. Okay. Here R3 is R3 value resistance. Here from this point to this point RC resistance is there. Lower end of the RC resistance is connected to base. Here in between base and ground, some HIE here redrawn this equivalent circuit is. This is the point B. R1 parallel to R2 parallel to HIE. Okay. This one is collector. HFE IB. This one is collector HFE IB. This one is RC. This one is C R. This is C R and C. Again R3 is connected to base. Therefore, equivalent finally C here HFE IB. This one is collector terminal and RC, C, R, C, R, C. This one is B. In between base B and here R3 another end is connected to B point. B in between B and ground, in between B and ground. Here in between B and ground, R1 parallel to R2 parallel to HIE, like that. Therefore, this one is R3. Total combination is R, where R is equal to R3 plus R1 parallel to R2 parallel to HIE. Therefore, final circuit diagram is here C point. This one is C. Arrow indicates like that. HFE IB. This one is RC. C, R, C, R, C, and the last section is R, where R is this one. This is the complete equivalent circuit diagram of transistor. This is complete. See, complete, equivalent, complete equivalent circuit diagram of transistor RC phase shift oscillator. Okay, equivalent circuit diagram completed. Next, derivation. Frequency of oscillations, derivations. Frequency of oscillations, derivation. Third step. Frequency of oscillations, derivation. Okay. Consider the circuit diagram. Here HFEIB is the dependent current source and the RC is resistance. These two are connected parallel. Any current source connected in parallel with resistance is replaced by voltage source in series with resistance. Voltage source in series with resistance. Therefore, here dependent voltage source. Here we use minus plus because the arrow in downward direction. The value of this one is HFE IB, current source value multiplied with resistance RC. Here some RC is there. Next one is C, R, C, R, C, and R. Okay. Loop considered, three loop currents. I1 is the first loop current, I2 is the second loop current, and I3 is the third loop currents. Now our loop gain, we are concentrating on loop gain AB is equal to output current by input current I3 by IB. Input current is IB, I already explained. According to Carenson's rule, I3 is equal to delta 3 by delta 3 by delta. Now we have framed three loop currents. Here capacitor is there. Reactance of the capacitance reactance of the capacitance C is Xc is equal to 1 by j omega c. Xc is equal to 1 by j omega c. Let X is equal to 1 by omega c. Therefore Xc is equal to 1 by Jx, that is equal to minus Jx. Any capacitor in this above circuit equivalent circuit diagram is replaced with minus Jx. Therefore, again redraw dependent voltage source. This is minus plus. Value is HFE IB RC in series with RC, and this capacitor value here, capacitor reactance value is minus Jx R minus Jx R, and finally minus Jx. This one is R. Okay. Finally minus Jx R. Okay. This one is like that. Okay. Three loop currents. This one is I1, I2, and I3. Okay, now you have to frame 3 loop currents according to mesh analysis. According to mesh analysis. Some of these reactances here I1 into sum of these three values, and RC plus R minus Jx. This R is common to both I1 and I2, loop 1 and loop 2. That is the reason here I2 into R is equal to minus, here minus value, minus HFE IB dependent voltage source. First loop equation, this let it be 1. This R is consider second loop. Consider second loop I2 R plus R 2R. This one is R. In the loop, second loop contains 2 resistances. R values are R and minus Jx. R plus R 2R. This is minus Jx. 2R minus Jx. Here plus is used. This R is common to both the first loop and second loop. Minus I1 into R. This R is common to second loop and third loop. That is R into I3 is equal to 0. This R is common to second loop and third loop. Already the second loop in this R value is included in the second loop current I2. Therefore, remaining current is I3. That is the reason here we use minus R into I3. And similarly, this R value is belongs to second loop and first loop. This R value is included in the second loop current. The remaining first loop current is minus I1. That is the reason here I1 into R. Consider third loop. Third loop, two resistances are there. Values are R and minus Jx. Here I3 into sum of these two resistance 2R minus Jx. Okay. This R is common to second loop and third loop. Already this R is included in the third loop. That is the reason here we use minus I2 into R is equal. There is no voltage source here. is equal to R. Okay. These are the three equations, mesh equations. But I3 is equal to our loop gain A beta is equal to output current I3 by IB. But I3 is equal to, according to Carlson's rule, delta 3 by delta 2. From these three expressions, we have now we are concentrating on calculation of delta by using three expressions. Delta is equal to, consider coefficients of these RC plus R, RC plus R minus JX, coefficients of loop currents. This one is minus R, 0. Second loop equation minus R, 2R minus JX, minus R. Okay. Third one, there is no I1 coefficient is 0, minus R. Last one is 2R minus JX. 2R minus JX. Calculate the determine that value. For simplification process, this R value is present in first row. This R value is present in second row. R value is present in third row. Row 1, row 2. Common these three R's. R into R. Therefore, here after RC by R plus 1 minus R term is common minus JX by R. In this RC and JX term, R not is there, R is not there. That is the reason RC by R. Whenever R is multiplied with this expression, RC by R into R, that is R. Okay. Here R minus here R to multiply cheste minus JX. Ikkada R term is there minus 1 because R is common term for the first row. Here 0, and similarly minus 1, 2 R is common term, 2 minus JX by uh, 2 minus J x by R. Third one is minus 1. Here 0 is there, 0 minus 1, 2 minus J x by R. That is equal to here R cube. Let RC by R is equal to K. Later I will explain the importance of K value. Okay. K plus 1, and also alpha is equal to X by R. Alpha is equal to X by R minus J alpha minus 1, 0. Here minus 1, 2 minus J alpha, 2 minus J alpha, minus J alpha minus 1. Here J minus 1, 2 minus J alpha. This one is delta value, that is equal to R3 find out delta value. Here K plus 1 minus J alpha into this value into 2 minus j alpha whole square minus 1. Okay, here plus 1. Plus 1 means here 2 minus j alpha. Okay. Simplify this one. Simplify this one. That is equal to r cube k plus 1 minus j alpha. Okay. 4 is a minus b whole square. 4 minus alpha square is minus 4j alpha minus 1 plus 1 into 2 minus j alpha, like that. That is equal to r cube into k plus 1 minus j alpha 3 minus alpha square minus 4j alpha plus 2 minus j alpha. Okay, that is equal to, simplify this, multiply this one. Multiply k into here k plus 1 minus j alpha here k into 3 minus alpha square minus j alpha into here r cube k into 3 minus alpha square minus 4j alpha plus 3 minus alpha square minus 4j alpha minus j alpha into minus j alpha into minus j alpha into 3 minus alpha square minus 4j alpha plus 2 minus j alpha. This k term is multiplied with this one, entire one. 1 is multiplied with this one. J alpha is multiplied with entire term. Therefore, after simplification, R3 k into 3 minus alpha square minus 4j alpha 3 minus alpha square minus 4j alpha minus into plus minus 3j alpha minus 3j alpha cube minus 3j alpha cube minus into minus plus here minus into minus plus j into j square. That is the reason here alpha cube plus 2 minus j alpha. Here minus alpha cube is there. K into 3 minus alpha square minus 4j alpha plus 3 minus alpha square 4j alpha minus 3j alpha minus into minus plus 3j alpha cube minus into minus plus and also j into j square, again minus term is there. That is the reason here 4 minus 4 alpha square minus 4 alpha square, you get 2 minus j alpha. Okay, imaginary terms are there here. Here what are the imaginary terms? 4j alpha. Here minus 4j alpha minus 3j alpha minus 4j alpha and 3j alpha is there. Here 3 alpha cube is there. Here 3 alpha cube j is there. These are the j terms, imaginary terms. Imaginary terms, and alpha is also common these terms. Minus 4j alpha plus 3j alpha, 7j alpha. Here minus one more minus is there. This one is simplified term expression is here r cube into k into 3 minus alpha square minus 4j k alpha minus 4j k alpha. Here minus j alpha 3 minus alpha square minus j alpha 3 minus alpha square. These are the j terms. One more term is also there. K into 3 minus alpha square minus 4j k alpha minus j alpha into 3 minus alpha square minus into minus plus, minus into minus plus, j square minus, that is 4
ఇదే ఫైల్ చాలా పంపించారు కదా డిస్ట్రిబ్యూట్ చేద్దామా అని ఆగారు. ఇప్పటికే మార్కెట్ ప్రతిసారి అయ్యే పంపించారా
ఇష్టమన్నదే పంపు
after common terms, the expression is r cube into k into 3 minus alpha square minus j term is common, 3 minus alpha square plus 4k plus 3, 1 minus 5 alpha square minus j into 6 alpha minus alpha cube that is 1 minus 5 alpha. Now concentrate on this one is delta. Delta 3 is equal to RC minus JX plus R minus R minus HFE IB RC minus R 2R minus JX 0 0 minus R 0. Delta 3 is equal to delta 3 is equal to minus HFE IB RC into R square. Therefore, loop gain A beta, current loop gain A beta is equal to I3 by IB. I3 is equal to delta 3 by delta by IB. Delta 3 IB is equal to delta by delta 3. The delta value is delta 3 by delta. Delta 3 values minus HFE minus HFE IB RC R square by delta value is here delta value R cube R cube into 3k plus 1 minus 5 R square minus k alpha square plus j into alpha cube minus 4k alpha minus 6 alpha. According to Barkasian criteria condition and also IB cancel. Therefore, mod A beta. For frequency of oscillations, either 0 degrees or 360 degrees, coefficient of J term is equal to 0. Coefficient of J term is equal to 0. Therefore, coefficient of J term is equal to 0. Alpha cube minus 4k alpha minus 6 alpha is equal to 0. Alpha square minus 4k minus 6 is equal to 0. Alpha is equal to 6 plus alpha square is equal to 6 plus 4k. Therefore, alpha is equal to alpha is equal to square root of 6 plus 4k. Where k, we know that alpha is equal to 1 by omega c. K is equal to RC by R. Substitute these expressions here. 1 by omega c is equal to square root of 6 plus 4k is equal to RC by R. Omega is equal to 2 pi f. Omega is equal to 2 pi f is equal to c into square root of 6 plus 4 RC by R. Therefore, f is equal to frequency of oscillations. F is equal to 1 by 2 pi alpha is equal to 1 by omega RC. Here omega alpha is equal to 1 by omega RC. Here in the first term, here alpha is equal to x by r. Alpha is equal to x by r. X is equal to 1 by omega c. Here alpha is equal to x by r. X is equal to 1 by omega c. Therefore, alpha is equal to 1 by omega c r. Substitute these in these expressions. Here r, okay. Therefore, 1 by 2 pi RC square root of 6 plus 4k. This is the frequency of oscillations of R transistor RC phase shift oscillator.